India changes you. It changed us. We should say who we are. We're a group of over 500 adventurers. We were adventurers before, individually, but now we adventure together throughout all of India with purpose.
Because as wonderfully as India has changed us, there is also change that is needed there. And that is what Adventure Ashram exists to do. But let us tell you our story.
We started our charity 10 years ago to give back to India, the country that captured our hearts, as we rode our motorcycles and drove our cars through its beautiful landscapes and volunteered in its communities.
Wonderful people made us welcome, told us their life stories, described their joys and challenges.
As we travelled, we discovered 5 small grassroots charities working hard to improve children's health and education. And because we believe that every child and young person has rights, we committed to working with them to help them realise their visions.
It involved us in fundraising. So far we've raised over £1 million, which we've put to work.
750 children each year have improved health and education as a direct result of our donations, time and commitment.
We know when children are healthier and have access to education, it gives hope to families and communities. Hope that challenges of today will not be repeated tomorrow.
But let's hear people telling us about hope and change in their own words.
Hi everyone, greetings from Grace Charitable Trust and all our children in this area. I want to thank you from bottom of all our hearts for supporting Grace Charitable Trust. The help of Adventure Ashram and adventurers have transformed Grace Charitable Trust. Grace Charitable Trust would never be this far without the support of Adventure Ashram and adventurers. We have come so far in 9 years, and the continued support of Adventure Ashram and adventurers, we can reach more tribal children and educate them. Thank you.
When Solomon told us some of his friends could not go to school, we funded their education, a fleet of buses and 6 tuition centres. 500 children's future prospects improved.
Honestly, we cannot forget that moment when we met Adventure Ashram on the journey of Odanadi in addressing the sufferings of women and children from past 27 years.
Stanley showed us a house for boys that needed finishing. We funded its completion, built a food hall, a protective wall and turned the house into a home. 100 children's safety improved.
Hello to all friends and supporters of Adventure Ashram. I am Dr. Arun Koladkar. Your donations over the years have enabled me to provide medical care to hundreds of children aged between 3 and 5 years, helping to identify those in need of special nutritional supplements, treating illnesses before they become major, improving their general health, and reducing the burden of ill health on their families. A big thank you from all these children and their families, and from me.
Dr. Kolhata told us the number of children who did not have access to regular health checks and who were showing signs of malnutrition. We funded the health service he provided. 150 children's health improved.
My name is Joan Pollock, and as founder of Spiti Projects charity, I would like to thank Adventure Ashram for their generous contribution towards the building of the community centre in Khaza. This building has just won an award for its use of low-carbon technology. The award will be given by the United Nations COP22 Climate Change Conference in Marrakesh on the 14th of November. Lara, one of our architects, and I will be going out to receive this award.
Joan Pollock shared her ambitious dream to prove that returning to traditional building methods could help families dramatically reduce the money that they spend on fuel.
We gave funds towards the building of the community centre that now acts as a showcase for both local people and the wider world.
A community of 10,000 people has been inspired to revisit traditions that will improve health and well-being for generations to come.
Adventure Ashram Trust has provided generous support to Wildlife Conservation Society India program to help poor families who are isolated inside deep forests in nature reserves. We have helped them to move out of these remote areas to new areas where they have access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities. This has saved them from depredations of wildlife and provided them a new life.
Dr. Ulas Karanth, the conservation zoologist and leading tiger expert, shared his passion for the Indian tiger and for the people living in its natural habitat.
We learnt about the conflict between people and animals and why families wanted to relocate out of the forests to access clean water, electricity, health services and education.
So we funded a trial of a new method of supporting successful relocations. This was hailed a great success by the Indian government, who then pledged further funds to roll out this method across other affected tiger habitats in India.
We are proud of our achievements over the last 10 years and we want to celebrate them.
More than that, we want to invite you to join in our celebrations, run your own adventure, volunteer, become a regular giver.
Because big change starts with small change, and any donation, however small, starts a new adventure.
We thank everyone who has been a part of this journey so far.
Who's for the next adventure?